Hello and welcome to program 48. If you're not familiar with markplex.com, that's markplex.com, then please visit the site. You'll find a lot more programs like this and also a lot of free tutorials. Program 48 is a trading planner and fib tool, and the idea behind it is there are two horizontal lines, in this case the red and the yellow, and you can change the colors. And what you can do is adjust their position, and in doing so you can then display some fib levels and a little bit of information about the distance between those 2 points. Now there are two settings. I've called it high-low is true or high-low is false. In this case we're going from high to low, so that means the fib retracement level at the high here is 100%. And you'll see in this particular case, just highlighting these, you'll see that we go through the 38.2% fib level and we almost get to 61.8. As well as being able to move the top and the bottom line, you can also extend them like so. And I've also included some information here, you'll see on the left in red, and again the colors can be changed, and we'll look at the inputs in a moment. And what this is saying is that there's a difference between here and here of 88. We're using the mini Dow, and you'll then see that this difference expressed in money terms, in dollar terms, is 440, and that is obviously 88 multiplied by 5. Now that is for one contract, and if we look at the inputs, you'll see how you can adjust those. So let's just do that right now, and it's going to open these here. Now you'll notice when we first applied this to the chart, it appeared roughly in the middle of the chart. You can adjust the top values here just by typing in a value for the top, bottom value, left date, left time, right date and right time. You can modify those there. Now here we've got lot size. In this particular case we've just got one contract, and as we'll see in a moment when we look at some foreign exchange symbols, we need to make that, or we can make that, a different value. In terms of the colors, you've got top line red, bottom line at the moment yellow, and then you can just adjust the Fibonacci level colors. And then finally we get to this high-low, and as I said, if we start from high and go to low, in other words 100% retracement would take you back to the original high level, then that would be true. If we set that to false, it would be the other way around. Okay, so let's go back to the chart and the tool. Let's just look at what would change if we were looking at, for example, a pound dollar. So GBP USD, and I'm going to say OK. And I'm going to say first of all a lot size of 100,000. And so I'm going to do is just turn the status of this off and then back on again. Then we should see this appearing, or our lines appearing in the middle of the chart. So again we could maybe adjust the top line here and then the bottom line here, and we can see those Fibonacci levels again. But now you can also see we've got a difference between these two lines of 0.00485, and that's telling us that in dollar terms that is equal to 485. It's a little bit difficult to read, but you can change the color from red if you want to. Now one thing to bear in mind is if we were looking at a symbol, for example one that is not denominated in dollars, the program will also do that conversion using the Profit CF keyword in easy language. See here I've got it, the program applied to a 600 tick IBM chart, and you'll notice that the text here is sort of rather congregating together. So what you could do is just stretch the line out like so, and then you'll be able to see the information more clearly there. Now as I say, I've included here in this text just the difference in numerical terms and the difference in dollar terms. What I'm going to do is include a few notes below this video on this program page, which will just explain a little bit about how this is put together so that you could potentially modify it and do other things to it if you wanted other information to be available in Incidentally, the Fibonacci levels that I've got here include the 0, 38.2, 61.8, 100%, then 138.2 and 161.8. And again, you could modify the program to include additional levels if you wanted to. Okay, so I've got this open on the eMini, and you'll notice one of the things here as we drag the yellow line that it is only allowing, the program is only allow us to drag it to a tick level that is allowable. So for example, it's always going to end in 0, 0.25, 0.5, 0.7 or 0.75, and if you go between there, the line will just jump to the nearest level. So this program at the moment is only available for TradeStation. It's using some methods and the TradeStation timer. I am going to produce another version for multi-charts, which will be somewhat different, and I will let you know when I release that. So I hope you might find this program useful.